3, 2, 1. Hey.
Back in the couch with
That's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely gonna...
So this is Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. It came out a few months ago, so speedruns for this game are a little bit underdeveloped right now. It's a very fun game for speedrunning. If you're interested in playing this game casually, this is not how you should play it. I'm going to be doing things that you probably shouldn't do if you're just trying to enjoy the game normally. Basically, a speedrun is we're going to try to beat it as quickly as possible. So we're not going to stop and take in all the nice stuff. We're just going to go straight from point A to point B and do as little things as possible on the way. So right now you can see Mario rolling. Rolling's the fastest form of movement in this game. So whenever I have a long stretch of distance like that, I'm going to roll, and you can see I'm doing that with motion controls. Gets a little bit tiring, but it's not too bad. My other main form of movement is doing cap dives like this. Can I get my audio turned down a little bit? My game audio?
Yeah.
Oh, we're already going.
Yeah. That's good.
Good.
I got it done.
Oh, okay.
Just a headphone.
So in this game, I think there are 16 kingdoms we need to play through. This first one is pretty short. We just pretty much need to go to a boss and beat him. So one of the big, I guess, gameplay mechanics of this game is Mario can throw his hat at things and turn into things. So right now, I'm a frog. That's going to be happening a lot throughout the run. Usually, you just need the transformations to do certain objectives. But most of the game, we're going to be playing as Mario.
I mean, Pickle, how come it's not in English?
Oh, we were playing in Japanese because Japanese is roughly 15-20 seconds faster. There are some points of the game where we need to wait for text to go across the screen, and the Japanese characters can just convey more information and less characters, or in less, like, I guess, words than English. So Japanese is a little bit faster. So this is the first boss. I'm trying to get a quick cycle here. Alright, I got that. And he's dead. So just then,
Unreal.
oh, thank you.
Wow!
So then if you time your jump as he's turning into his hats, you can stomp on them. Otherwise, they usually go flying around the arena, and you track down the real one. So that's just timing based there. What I like to do, one of my people who watch me on Twitch suggested I jump a bit to the left, because the hats start spinning to the left, so just a little bit easier to time that way. So that's the first kingdom.
My brother.
Now we're going on to Cascade Kingdom, which is, I guess, the first actual run where we get moons. Moons, if you're familiar with other Mario games, they are essentially the same as stars. We need to collect 124 over the course of the game. There's a certain amount in each world we need to get, and this one we need to get 5. So I'm going to turn into this chain chomp. I'm going to bust this rock here. And this is the first moon we get. You're going to see now, once I pick up this moon, there's a bit of a longer animation here. For some moons, there's a really quick, short scene. But for story purpose moons like this, there's a longer scene. So, you need to get that one. And now we're going to go up and fight the boss. Most kingdoms have a boss, and most of those bosses will give you a multi-moon, which counts as 3 moons. To do that, we're going to do a trick called Dino Skip. Mitchell, can you or Nick or someone explain what Dino Skip is?
So, basically what Dino Skip is in this world, there's a dinosaur that you can take control of, and there's also a trampoline that's under a couple rocks. So there's this weird mechanic where if the dinosaur steps on the trampoline with, like, in a specific way, then the whole dinosaur will jump up, and then you can jump out of the dinosaur at the right moment and dive into the faster world. So normally you would have to go, like, through a bunch of stuff at the back of this little cliff so that you can get up to the boss. Using this skip,
It's a little bit hard to do there at the first, comes the rocks in the way, but this should be good. Nice.
Nice.
So basically, yeah, we jumped into the load zone for this boss fight.
How much time does that take?
I'm not sure, honestly, but I'd say at least a couple minutes. There's a 2D section you have to go through otherwise. Alright, that's fine. There's a way to get a couple quick hits in on this boss, but it's tricky, so... Here I'm shaking the Joy-Cons just because that makes the chainsaw move a bit faster. So really the first hit you can't do anything, but now on the second hit I just throw my hat and knock off that hat. Shake to get away, and that's that boss. There's not much to that run really. So now this boss here will give us a multi-moon, which counts as 3 moons. And like I said, we need 5 moons overall to get through this kingdom. So we got 1 at the start in the rock, so this will give us 3 more, and I just need to get 1 more after this, and we'll move on to the next kingdom.
Is Eddie up there?
I said what you said.
What?
I said the typing is loud.
It is. They can't hear the stream though.
Can you guys hear our game audio?
No, I think we need to figure that out.
Yeah, that'd be
I
nice.
don't think it's gonna pick it up if you have it.
Yeah, because he has the.
Because it doesn't pick up.
Let's try it.
Yeah, try it.
That's what we did last year. Should be fine.
All
I'd like
right.
to hear it.
Yeah.
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 And I think I have some audio cues in my game. That's good loud.
Someone on the stream.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's the last moon we need for this kingdom. So now let's go throw our cap at the globe, and that lets us move on.
Michael here with it.
Yeah.
Do Twitch passwords have like numbers or something? Do you remember?
We're ready to see now if I'm gonna get banned from Super Mario Odyssey.
Ooh. How many viewers we got right now?
We currently have 14.
Nice.
Wow, that's great.
Anything happened in chat?
Alright, never mind. I'm in.
Troke said game audio was good.
Read out some people in chat so I can see who's here.
Okay, so right now in chat we have Olive Pancakes, which is Kaden, Metric Machine, Multi-Tactical,
Shout out to Metric.
Psycho Bunny 0, Purple Blue, Multi 2002,
Shout out to Chloe.
Rusiel,
Shout out to Rusi. That's sick. Got some viewers from twitch.tv/Mick_pick here.
Mr. Kivo, yeah, that's helping. So you know if there's a donation.
I'm making posts in like Discord and Reddit and stuff. Nothing on this should change. The only thing I gotta watch out for is put my mouse over the timer because it'll actually show up on the thing.
Nick, can you turn up the TV a bit more? Thanks. Alright, so this is Sand Kingdom. This is the first real big kingdom. There's something right at the start. There's this bird who's super finicky, and we need to throw our hat at him. It might not work because the bird doesn't like getting hit. If it doesn't work, there's a backup. But it'll be nice if we can get it first try. So I'm gonna roll down this way and jump on this umbrella, hopefully. And then dive over here. That might not be good. That's fine. I didn't do a dive at first, so we'll get back a bird. So in this kingdom, we need to get 18 moons.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Wasn't that like Umizumi and Sunshine or something? Not quite the stream title. So that moon there, that's just, there's a vibration in your controller when you're on the right spot, but it's always the same area, so you just have to remember where it is.
Oh, I'm just gonna wait till you.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Sorry about the stream title, it should be good now.
I just made my post on Facebook that's like, oh, if you share this, then I'll donate $1 on my thing, so everyone go share it.
So
Nick-
on like your camera?
Nick, can I get more
On my
game
actual
audio?
Facebook.
Can you turn it up again,
It's
please?
basically just a scam to get people to share it, and then free.
Thanks.
Not really free ad
Is that good?
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know.
Alright, so that moon there, that can be a bit
That's a
tricky.
good question.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know.
Tricky jump coming up here, but it looks cool if I get it.
You never saw me message on Facebook, please.
If you sent me money,
Yeah.
then yes, you got a sweater.
Okay, I sent you money. You messaged me and said, hey, are you going to send me money? And I sent you money.
Alright, that's fine.
Then you did good.
Okay, where are you going right now?
Upstairs. No,
Okay.
Nice, okay. That would've been nice to get first try, but that's fine. Couple hard jumps in this kingdom, really, so... Got another one coming up now in a second. Not this here, but after this.
Pickle, how come that moon was green?
The moons are all different colors in all the different worlds. There's no real reason to it. Kind of like bananas, so it's like an unripe banana. Alright, this is a tricky jump here, but it's cool if I get it. Oh, that's close. So ideally what I was trying to do there was I was trying to kick off this wall there and get up on this ledge a bit quicker. That's fine. It's unfortunate because I find the hard part that is getting onto the ice block, and then the jump's the easy part, but oh well.
What's the deal with
All upstairs.
Can you make sure someone saves me Subway?
I'll get some.
Alright, sick. I'll eat my Subway after the run.
Okay, let's get a group. No, take a picture of it.
So just then I threw my hat at that little flag thing. We need to do that because those are checkpoints. And now in a little bit I can warp back to that checkpoint. That can be a bit finicky sometimes because the camera doesn't really focus that way. We're gonna kill the sheep now. We're gonna do a ground pound. And the sheep's gone. Sheep's dead.
Rip.
Big rip on the sheep.
Big rib. How do I make a post public?
Click like the dots or something and it should say like visible by, I think, I'm not really sure. So this Sphinx asks us a trivia question, but it's the first selection, so I just have to mash A. In this room here, I'm gonna get some of these coins. 2 of the 124 moons in this run I purchased. So they cost 100 coins each. I'm gonna hope that was enough. I didn't really stop to check, but it seems like plenty.
I feel like I should get into frame here just to have some more stuff going on.
Alright, so I got to...
Oh, Mitchell, you didn't change the game thing on the bottom.
My bad.
It always looks like I'm gonna miss that moon when I'm playing, but
Boom, boom.
we're fine.
That didn't work. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Because it's
So this bit here doesn't really matter how fast I go because we have to wait for the bird to get into position for us to hit him. So I want to make sure I don't screw up anyways, but it's not a big deal if I do. This fun moon here, I turn into this cactus and then I ground pound where the cactus was. There's 880 moons in this game, so there's plenty of somewhat nonsense ones like that.
Are you getting bird right now?
Yeah, I missed the early bird because I missed the jump going over.
Do you do the one behind the shop?
Like the bird behind the shop?
No, like when you go in like behind.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Which one do I do? You don't then?
You do Jaxi, I think.
Oh. Do you not do the Jaxi one?
Nah. I just learned this way, and Jaxi there's a chance he'll die, so...
Yeah. I like the Jaxi one because it's really fun and fast.
Oh my gosh.
Run's dead.
Yeah, Run's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, Kate wants to know why I don't do Jaxi skip. I guess he just explained it.
Yeah, it's just the rat I learned didn't have Jaxi skip in it. And I was like, oh, this is fine enough for me.
Thank you, Chloe. Can you guess who did my hair?
I almost screwed that up. I forgot about 2 of the music notes. Alright, so that's the last moon we need for Sand Kingdom. So now we just make our way back to the Odyssey, which is the name of the spaceship. And we go on to Lake Kingdom. That was an okay Sand Kingdom. A couple things didn't go as smoothly, but it was fine.
I'm gonna keep that there.
Yeah, it's fine there.
In your Discord?
Me? Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna
In my
make a bunch
going
of
live, I did.
How's it gonna go?
Good,
Good.
good.
What are you saying, Chloe?
As he knows to make a post in the Match A Discord.
Shout out to one of our old sponsors,
Do you think I
Match
should
A.
just keep this right here, or do you think I should actually try and get a TV or a monitor or something?
I think it's fine for now. Like,
Yeah, like in between runs, I mean.
yeah, there aren't many of us down here.
I feel like it would be nice to put it right here,
It will be, yeah.
like get a decent TV or monitor.
And zoom right in on it.
Yeah, like how I got now, like it's zoomed in a lot more.
I have a TV upstairs that we can use.
Yeah?
I need it later though. Fuck. Ooh, that's close.
There's something missing in the schedule, Jack, but we're just gonna leave it
Yeah,
like it is now.
we'll figure it out. Can someone make sure some Subway saved for me?
Yeah, I'll go up and save one away from you.
Okay.
Lots of them.
Alright, so this is Lake Kingdom. This kingdom's pretty quick if it goes well. We only need to get 8 moons, and one of them is a multi-moon.
My grandmother knitted them for me.
So, get one here.
Oh my god, yes.
5?
Should we be like 5?
Oh.
That's nice. 5 on a multi-moon?
3 in a multi-moon. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you said 5 in a multi-moon.
Yeah.
That's always been a sketchy little jump there, because I need to throw my hat at the zipper, and if I missed the zipper, I'd fall down in the water, which would not be good. So that's 2, so we need 3 more in the multi-moon. 1 is just down here. We're going to turn it into a fish, if I can throw my hat. There we go. And now when I'm controlling the fish, I'm going to press Y and B at the same time. That just gives him a little speed boost. Y is to go down and B is to go up, but if he's pressing both at the same time, he just get the momentum going forward. Now, 1 more guy down here, and then coming up, we got a tricky little jump. It's not actually that hard, but I've been screwing it up lately. So if I get it well, it'll look cool, and if I don't get it well, I might try again. We'll see.
Turkey, ham, cold cut, or roast beef?
I don't care. So, I gotta focus here for a second. I'm gonna jump up here. Nice.
Wow.
So that skips a lot of this. Now this boss, I'm gonna try to quick kill him. So I just need to time these hops, so just as soon as he comes vulnerable, we're gonna land on his head. Nice, that was a perfect boss fight. Ooh. So he's dead. Normally he throws his hat at you and you need to hit the hat and then bounce off of it, but there's a brief point where his hat's vulnerable, then shortly afterwards the spike comes out of it, but if you just jump on it like as soon as you're able to, then you can speed up that fight a lot. So that was pretty much as good as I could have hoped Blade Kingdom would go. Yeah, we got the jump and we got the quick boss, so I'm happy with that. What's my time, Mitchell? Like around 17 minutes?
Yep. Pretty much rounded up.
Cool. So things are fine so far. Alright, up next is Wooded Kingdom, which is one of my favorite ones. Lots of funky things happen in there, and it features the most dangerous jump in the game.
Oh, so everyone was laughing about it?
And then he just did it the other day.
Oh, really?
So we have 29 out of our 124 moons.
He's so cute.
So off we go to Wooded Kingdom.
Thanks for hosting.
No problem.
Oh, I need to keep... I forgot about you, chat. I have chat open here, but I forgot to look at it. Sorry. Turn in the TV? Okay. We can turn in the TV if someone wants to grab a remote and do that.
My friend who goes to Sheridan just told his entire game design class about this.
Sick.
Tell all
Shoutouts to Sheraton Game Design.
Did you share the post on your Facebook?
No, not yet. I will.
So first I need
Share it and
to
then tell
grab
him to
this
share it.
rabbit.
Get him to tell all his friends to share it. 'Cause then we got a whole
He can be a
other,
bit
like,
annoying,
weird-
so I stun with my hat.
Currently, we have 17 viewers.
Nice.
Damn,
17 viewers!
I feel like we seriously don't need to start watching.
Yeah.
Your
Most
concentration.
times, like,
No, it's fine.
probably, like,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
More mushrooms, yeah. It's better, yeah. It's
So here's the
like,
first
a lot of
instance of
different
us buying a moon.
The YouTube videos like the cumulative.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
multiple
did not,
times,
Jack.
but that's like a lot of videos. So it's like
Mitchell, you should throw down my Twitch link in the stream.
All the kids in my work
In the stream?
Yeah. If you enjoy what you're watching, feel free to follow me on Twitch.
oh,
I started streaming like a month and a half ago. MIK_PICK, yeah. Alright, we got a bit of a tricky spot coming up here in a second. This hammer bro causes some lag, actually.
How's it going? Is it on time?
Oh, I think I'm banned from these chats and thing.
Alright, so that went well.
You have a song to do?
Okay.
I was supposed to have like a
Mario might bonk here. Okay, didn't bonk.
pages song to do.
My least favorite thing about this game is if Mario hits into a wall or something while he's rolling, he'll just bump off the wall or bonk, as I say, and then it takes him like 2 seconds to get back up, and I hate it.
This one right now.
Alright, so we're gonna go into our first sort of like bonus room sort of stage now. There's little bonus rooms hidden all over the world, and then each one has 2 moons. This one has some pretty cool movement for the first moon, so let's see if I can get that.
Well, I got a song actually.
What are you looking
Well, that's my first choice.
That's fine.
for? That's the one I don't even get it. No?
I just don't want to.
Okay, one thanks for sub.
Process.
Engineering.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, thanks for sub.
It's okay to take damage here because I can clip through those guys then.
We have a donation from Metric Machine with $2.51.
Hey! Thank you, Metric. Thank you, Metric.
Mitchell's the speaker hooked up.
No, it's not.
Plug that into the aux.
Alright, so a bit of a tricky movement here to get back up to the top of the kingdom.
I don't think we have
I
a
got a canteen.
place to put this in. Pretty sure we're out of things on
We need an extension for that. Well, actually, I was gonna bring one else. I forgot.
I just plug this in. Do I have to plug it in?
Okay, now I'm not sure what this guy's supposed to be. I think he looks like an onion, so I just call him onions, but... Alright, coming up in a second is the most dangerous jump of the run. If I fail this jump, I fall into something called the Deep Woods, and
We hit $100
if I fall into the Deep Woods, the run is over. Alright, we did not fall into the Deep Woods. If I fell in there, it wastes about 2 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, I've definitely seen runs where you fell in there.
Yeah, I've fallen into the Deep Woods before. So I'm gonna kill that piranha plant, but I'm gonna go over here for now. I can come back and grab that moon later. It's usually faster to go do something else than wait for the moons to appear. So for that moon there, I dove into it as the nut was exploding. And then when you grab a moon, it stops Mario's momentum, so he didn't end up crashing into the wall afterwards. Now we come back and grab this moon.
What, do you need your glasses for that one?
Yeah, bonking sucks, Kaden. You were right. The notifications work. Not sure the total does. That's what Metric said.
Yeah, the notifications work, we just don't have a speaker plugged in, so we can't hear it.
Okay, yeah.
All
right. So this bit here, this is dumb. I'm gonna jump on this switch, and this little bridge comes out. Mario's movement speed is slightly faster than this bridge, so if I ran right away, he would fall off the bridge.
Oh no, it's totally different.
It just gives us a, you gotta give us like a couple
Well,
of
you know what I mean? Yeah, it's more like, go like, it's more useful.
I think, start off by the learn podcast, but I think,
Come on.
because for like almost every job that I want to apply for, it's like, yeah, you should. I mean, it'd be great if you could do C++ online. So I feel like,
Oh, camera.
No, I
Alright.
did not do it, man.
that was a bit dicey.
By itself.
Well, yeah, see,
Alright, so a little bit of a cool time save coming up here. I don't really know how to describe it. Basically, I'm going to try to extend the onion. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that was weird. I'm going to try to extend the onion as I walk off this ledge, and then I can get up onto that step above me. Nice. Alright, now we have another boss fight coming up. This boss is really easy, but I can screw it up if I'm dumb. So hoping I'm not dumb. The key is don't throw your hat at the boss. Because if you throw your hat at the boss, it hits him away.
that's great.
You don't want to do that. So I can throw it here, like that's fine. But in this stage here, I need to wait for him to come to me. If I throw my hat at him, it just bats him away.
This guy's
I have no idea. I just call him the purple guy.
Oh,
It is the only purple boss in the game, so... I'd say he's purple.
I feel like an indigo.
I thought that this was a girl for the entire time.
What? Listen to his voice! Oh.
Yeah.
How's allowed to have long hair?
Alright.
yes, it works.
So, Wood Kingdom's about done now. Let's go back to the Odyssey and throw our hat. So time around 24 minutes, roughly?
25.
Cool.
So this is 2 or 3 vowels.
Okay, not yet. Eventually we need to get
So,
Yeah.
my best time in this game is 1 hour and 24 minutes and 20 seconds. But I'm hoping to get underneath 1 hour and a half for this. Just because marathon nerves. Don't want to play too sloppy.
Oh my god, I spelled my own name down.
It doesn't matter because it's still got 2 vowels.
So what is that for us now? I think 40 something? 45, okay.
Let's go.
So coming up is our first boss fight against Bowser.
All chat in Matt Shay's channel. I'm thinking. Oh wait. No,
Alright, so I'm gonna go to
So the way this boss fight works is Mario's going to throw, or Bowser's going to throw a hat at Mario, and we need to grab it and walk up to Bowser and punch him. But after you grab Bowser's hat, Bowser tries to jump away. So we're going to try to grab the hat as close to Bowser as possible so we can attack him before he jumps away. The trickiest part of this whole kingdom right here is these stupid cloud platforms at the start of the world. I don't know how they work. Like, I don't know if I'm just not understanding it, but I find them very finicky and easy to fall off or activate by accident. So I'm going to throw my hat at this one. And then I'm going to jump to the side because I don't want to deal with those. Alright, so hopefully we have a good Bowser fight now. So I want to grab the hat as close to Bowser as possible. So I'm going to hit the hat. And now I'm going to go off to the side and hold down Y to keep the hat in place, and then release Y when I'm next to Bowser, and that way he can come back to me. If I go too close to Bowser, Bowser will grab the hat before I get it. So really it's like halfway up the ramp or so is usually fine. So that's 2 hits, we need to do 1 more. Each hit he has more hats than before, so the third one's the hardest because he can throw the hats in some pretty weird directions. They can be hard to hit. Okay, so that one's on the right, which could be better. Now he's gonna block this. I need to jump over his tail. And that's Bowser, so that was a good fight.
It's now posted in Matt Shay's chat.
Is that posted in Matt Shay's chat?
Yeah.
Sweet, very good.
Oh, we got him this year.
Which no, I'm just posting it in his Discord. if he won't advertise,
Eccentric.
we'll make him advertise.
So the title is updated.
That's funny.
That's correct. All right, so this whole kingdom's difficult, so I would need like somewhat focus for this. This is one of the hardest jumps in the game now.
Bird skip.
All right, so I need to focus for this.
I'll show you.
You do the.
This jump has been infamously hard sometimes for Michael, which is annoying.
Well, you.
See? Oh!
First
Whoa!
time.
It's not over yet. Gotta get over here.
It's still nice to get that section over.
All right.
Hey!
Nice,
Chloe
first
says
try.
you're doing great.
Thank you, Chloe. So obviously you're not supposed to get up here, but you can get up there with that jump. Mitchell or Nick, do you want to explain why we're going this direction?
So basically, when you do this world normally, after you get into like the next little part, there's like a bird and he takes your hat. But by going the unintentional way and sneaking around the back of the bird, you can activate like the little scene where the bird like freaks out and runs away, so that even though he doesn't have your hat, he still like acts like he does, and then you can just walk in the places where like if you walk normally he would take your hat, except now he doesn't take your hat anymore, and you just keep it. It's pretty
Cool.
swag.
That's also a dangerous jump there. If I fall in the purple stuff at any point, I go back to the start of the level.
We got a
which is not
donation.
good.
Did we?
It just came up on the Twitch alerts.
We got a donation from Gibbon, who said, or it was $5, and he said, "Hey, loves it, I do."
So that's Gibbons.
Mitchell, you should try and book up that speaker now so we can hear when we get it over.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy here, I want to stand roughly over here, and hopefully he breaks that back block, which he did.
Is there one on the wall?
Chloe.
If we make it through this weekend, we're gonna blow on break. And like not just tripping it.
All right, I want to do baby strats here. There's a slightly faster, harder strat that involves you getting a moon underneath the bridge. You're supposed to get it when you turn into a caterpillar, but I'm gonna be a baby and get the safer moons.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Because if I miss the moon, I fall down into the purple stuff, and I have to go back to the start of the level, and it is an annoying time. So instead, I'm gonna climb up here.
Ow.
And now just plug the aux into your...
All right, so that's all Lost Kingdom. So that went very well.
Yeah, so okay.
So now back to Odyssey we go.
Which thing is this?
So McPickle, is this your favorite Mario game?
What about now?
I would say Paper Mario is my favorite game.
Is this one of
My-
the best Mario games?
I think this is the best Mario game. It's not perfect, it has its flaws, but I think overall it's the best Mario game. I think Breath of the Wild is better though.
Oh, respect.
Yeah.
Have you beaten Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I think Breath of the Wild is the best game ever made. It's not my favorite, but it's the best. Alright, coming up next is Metro Kingdom. In Metro Kingdom, it has two sort of stages. It has the nighttime stage and the daytime stage. The nighttime stage has a very difficult jump right at the start. It'll probably take a few tries to get, but at least there's not much time in between attempts. So if I miss it a couple times, it's not a big deal. The key is I need to throw my hat at the building so it comes back into position quick enough for me to jump on. But getting it to go in the direction you want can be annoying.
Brandon, Chloe says, "Hey," from your #1 camper.
Number one camper.
Tell her, hey, for number 1 counselor.
Alright, so let's see how long this jump takes.
First try, baby. First try.
Oh, no.
No, first try.
First and a half try?
I didn't throw the hat, so I'm not sure that can't as a try. This one's also tricky.
I've seen you bonk on that pass one too many times.
Oh, you go this way. I like.
Oh, that's close. That's fine. As long as you don't fall in the, I guess,
the way down.
abyss, that's fine.
I
It's
like
possible to
do
get up there, though.
The other way when you go up on top.
Yeah, Mitchell has a good strat for that, too, but you gotta make up for not doing underneath the bridge.
I just like to follow like whatever the current world record holder does. I just like copy whatever they do.
Okay, this jump's not as hard as the first two, but can be... Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's the dangerous stuff out of the way. Metro Kingdom still has some tricky bits, but we'll be fine. Coming up in a second is probably the most difficult individual room in the run, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Alright. Okay. I was trying to go for the fast cycle, but I went off the ledge there. That's fine.
As for everyone who's watching the stream right now, be really annoying and send the link to the stream to literally everybody you know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're fine, we're fine.
Save.
We currently have 17 viewers.
Michael, I heard you love this section of the game.
Yeah,
This one tower. I heard you love it. There's a rumor.
that's a rumor. Alright, I'm a bit scared now, so I gotta take it a bit slow. Thanks.
Ryan O'Neill says, I might be an hour or two or 24 late or something. Let me know if you guys forgot this whole thing.
Okay, so normally for this part, if you're good at this game, you go straight across the tower, but I do baby strats and get extra health, because some of the late game bosses can be a bit annoying.
Oh, it does have a little bit extra health.
So I go over here. Nice.
Does the
I got the movement pretty good there.
Does the extra health stay with you through?
Yeah, as long as you don't die.
I did not know that.
And as long as you don't lose the extra health. Like if I go back down to 3 health, I will lose it. But in my PB run, I lost the extra health on Mecha Brutal, so it was a good thing I had it.
Yeah, I usually stop and buy health in Bowser.
Yeah. I do that sometimes too. Like instead of getting one of the, I guess, extra moons, I buy a moon and get health. Alright, this boss is annoying. Okay, that's good. First cycle. That's the plan. We'll see what actually happens.
There's a really cool strat. I can't remember what it's called. They call it like the Fast 6 or something. And it's just like you go up and down and shoot like 6 things right away, and you can like break the thing and save like a couple seconds like in between shots.
Yeah.
It like takes time for the reset. But
Yeah.
doing that makes it like not have to reset or something.
Interesting.
It's some like ridiculous.
I don't like this boss fight because this bit here, like, it's almost impossible to get hit. But it's just a waste of time. Okay, so this part's tricky. I want to shoot all the glowing balls on his body before he becomes invulnerable again. Oh, I had to reload.
Maybe.
Oh! Okay, no 2 cycle, but we'll get 3 cycle. Hard would be nice. Actually, no, I have 5 health. I have 4. 2 cycle, I get maybe like a quarter or a third of the time, so.
The 2 cycles kind of hard to get.
Yeah. Just because this guy, as far as I can tell, his movement is random.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh, reload, reload. If you fire too quickly, then the cannon or the tank will stop to reload. I don't think, like, I'm not sure if it's possible to not shoot fast enough and have him become, I guess, go into another cycle, but yeah, whatever. So that's the end of the nighttime segment for Metro Kingdom. Now we go to the daytime segment, which is much easier. Man, the stream looks so good. The layout,
It looks so sick.
so much better than last year. Last year was fine, but we just like ruined it.
We ruined
But now,
it by putting way too much on.
yeah, but now we got
prepared for it.
planned this year.
I really like the current game next game thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, God bless Jack Elliott for that.
Shout out to Jack Elliott for giving us that production value.
Literally programmed it himself.
So, cool little time save can up here. I'm gonna throw my hat near that electric wire thing, and I'm gonna go get another moon.
Sir J just donated.
Hey!
Hey! So wholesome. Alright, so by leaving my hat there, after I grabbed the moon, I locked onto the target, so I was able to quickly get back to the wire.
Donation happened. Looked like some random gift.
Oh!
Nice.
That's the best I've ever done
That was
the RC
swag.
car.
Awesome.
I've been saying in my chat for, and like,
We got $10 from Psycho Bunny Zero.
hey!
He said, good to see you guys back at it again. Here's to reaching your goal and then some.
Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking of reaching goals, we have a donation incentive for tonight. We can reach $500 by midnight Newfoundland time, which is 10:30 Eastern time for any non-Newfoundland viewers. Tater Tot, who is somewhere in the room, maybe?
Yes.
She'll cut her hair clean off, whatever that means. So this is Bench Friends. This is the one of the better moons in the game. You have to land on the bench, and the guy is sad and just gives you a moon.
Mitchell, are you keeping track of who paid over whatever to get the
Oh my gosh.
in for the draw or whatever?
I should do that. You're correct.
Yeah. Someone we should have put that on the. Someone should have put that in the post.
Love it?
Yeah, I heard on the way up today. You got it done at a professional stylist.
Yeah. Do you want?
Alright, this jump's a little bit tricky here.
I'll probably
I need
start
to
a text document in my thing.
Try to hit this trash can.
Just like,
Well-
screw around.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. Well, most of it's automatic besides the
Nice.
entry for the sweater. And the entries for the sweater, it's only if you donate $20 total. So nobody's.
Is that the gift basket, Mitchell?
Nice.
Oh, the gift basket was $10.
Donation, wasn't it?
Whatever.
Wait, I thought
that's
there was
fine.
there's a sweater in the gift
Something
thing,
pickle. I heard from a bird that this is actually your favorite world in all of Mario Odyssey.
That's true. Both, like, I guess in terms of casual play and speedrunning, I just find this world's a good time. Especially in, like, casual play, there's just so much cool stuff to it. Luckily the game's in Japanese, so you're not getting the story ruined for you.
Your message is staying there.
I'll tell a cool story about me playing this game in Japanese now in a minute after I get these moons.
Yeah, and seeing these, like, just seeing the moons that are in the speedrun does not ruin the game at all, because there's actually, what, like, 700 moons in the whole game?
There's 880 moons.
I brought a speaker.
Right there.
I don't think it's a speaker.
Oh,
think
I
it
didn't
has
see
to do
that.
something
Alright,
with
so
that.
there's one point in the game where I need to jump on top of the Sphinx,
Because, like,
but one time when I was playing, I accidentally talked to the Sphinx, where the text was in Japanese, and I didn't really know what the correct option was to get out of it. So I kept picking the wrong answers over and over, and I lost like 15 seconds there. So the 15 seconds I gained by playing Japanese, I lost to playing in Japanese. Well, that's a bit of a weird angle.
Oh,
Hopefully
I've
this
never
works.
seen this before. What? I didn't know you could do that.
Also, another fun me screwing up story. This next moon up here, you have to jump to get it, but I thought it was on the ground, and I was looking at my phone or something, and I thought I could just walk straight into it. But I couldn't, and I fell, and I had to do that over again. It was annoying.
How many moons do you have?
I don't know, 60-something?
Oh, see if this works.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Alright, so coming up are my personal favorite 2 moons of the game. Nice bench bonk.
That's gonna be the donations now.
Okay, so
Okay.
So
Follow Sam.
we're talking to our girl Pauline, and she says we need to find a van for her. So we're gonna go talk to our boy over here.
I'm gonna donate Tesla now.
oh, good. You have to donate at least.
Mitchell, key OBS open.
I keep it on this so I can see watch.
Yeah, but you can see chat in OBS too.
Yeah, but I can't see the viewer camera.
Mitchell.
This is the exact same thing except.
Yeah, but in OBS we'll see right away.
Alright, so 2 more moons here.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
where's the donation link?
The donation link.
Command donate in the chat. Do you want to type it there, Nick?
Yep.
Exclamation point donate.
It's right under name.
Yeah, isn't there one on the screen?
There's also one in the bio. Okay, here comes the best moon. This is our boy Otep. He's going to say Otep, and then he's going to say yay.
I can show you. Are you on the app? No, I can't do that.
Yay. And now he's just rocking out on the base.
Oh, man, that guy's sick. He's a cool dude. Oh, he's definitely my favorite character.
Alright, so that's end of Metro Kingdom. That went pretty well. So we're going to warp back to the Odyssey. I can't believe I got RC car so well. RC car is always an annoyance.
Danielle, you can only donate using PayPal, but you do not need a PayPal account to actually do it. You
Yeah.
just put in your card information and it'll work fine.
Does it say that in the bio, Mitchell?
But how is it not?
Alright, so coming up we have a choice between Snow Kingdom and Seaside Kingdom. I always just go for Snow Kingdom because that's first on the list, so I can just mash A. But if you use a different route, some people go to Seaside Kingdom first because it allows them to get more coins to buy a moon in Snow Kingdom. Coming up in Snow Kingdom is another fun moon. I'll explain it in like 20 seconds when we get close to it. Are we watching ourselves right now?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, I was just wondering if that's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
Afterbite says I only have $1.52 on my account and the minimum is $2.50.
They do take Visa.
They do take Visa, apparently.
We take anything.
Alright, so in this moon, or in this kingdom, there's a terrible snowstorm going on, and there's a toad who's trying to just, survive the snowstorm, and he has a little cave built up here to wait out the storm in. Mario's trying to go fast, so I'm gonna go up here and destroy his shelter. And now I'm gonna take his power moon, which is probably keeping him warm or something. And then we're gonna leave, and that toad presumably dies. Whoa. Oh! We just lost TV for a second.
Nick, should we get a bit?
It was.
You didn't get to
Should
see
we get a
that.
bit?
I mean, you could.
I don't think, actually, maybe. If we have a sensible spot for it.
I'll see.
Mitchell, is the only way for people to donate to type exclamation point donate?
No, it's in
No,
the,
that
it's in
just
the-
provided a
it's in
link
the
to
bottom
it.
as well.
There is a link in the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that just makes a link appear in the chat.
I'm gonna add a big cup just for you, Caden.
Shoutouts to Mitchell, who forgot this moon in his run the other day.
Yikes.
Okay, there's the donate.
Is there a way to sable that comes with one big cheer?
Oh yeah, you can do a minimum.
Yeah, Mitchell, you gotta do that.
I'd say make the minimum like
50?
Yeah, 50 is fine.
$50.
No, 50 cents.
Oh man.
Because otherwise you can just like spam 1-bit donations over and over again.
It will happen.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Chloe who spams the
We might
1-bit.
move the cup as the time goes. 'Cause it's good here,
Yeah, that's actually a good spot for it.
but it won't always be a good spot for
You
it.
can put it in like the bottom
So
of the corner of
most
the game.
times.
So this is the
Yeah, and it's transparent too.
this is the second and final moon we buy. This is a bit of a tricky jump here.
Is the minimum donation thing on PayPal or?
I don't know.
The minimum donations on PayPal, I think. The minimum donation's $2.50. I'm not sure that's like a default or something,
It
but
might be. You might not be able to change it.
Change the bit thing.
okay, the camera cooperated there. Sometimes it does not. And like the small, like I guess,
Oh, Jack says apparently it's a PayPal requirement.
PayPal requirement.
Okay, yeah. So, unfortunately, you can't
All right,
donate.
will we get the bonk? Will we get the bonk? No bonk. All right, this room's tricky. I kind of need to pay attention on this.
But hold on now. Let's listen up for a second. I'm trying to donate, but I gotta log in.
It should say on the bottom, pay with. It should say pay with credit / debit.
I'm trying to
No.
do this without like how like
Ooh, ooh.
a generic person would donate.
Okay, wait. Let me just go. Oh, I can go.
Like we're the only people that do it.
So what isn't a generic?
So I thought I went.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to fall in purple stuff, so I probably played a bit too safe there. But that's fine. Ooh, I must have win anyways.
Are we on the front page yet?
Not quite. We're getting there.
Might be like doing decently for Odyssey. I'm not sure how popular Odyssey still is these days. Alright, so that room's always a little bit stressful because these giant cloud things blow you into the poison. If I go into the poison, not only will I die, I'll lose my extra health, so that will make endgame bosses a bit riskier. That's fine. Again, there's long cutscenes for those moons because they're story moons, and the non-story moons have short cutscenes. Unfortunately, with Snow Kingdom, there aren't many moons we can get on our first visit there, so we have to get a bunch of the story moons and have to deal with these slightly longer cutscenes. Alright, another fun, stressful room coming up here. Oh, I didn't get the bonk. Nice.
Yeah, so, hell, I'm going through it now and I can do fine.
Like you Google some random person that login.
I logged in without my thing. Then it brings me to PayPal.
Try doing it on mobile without logging into anything.
On mobile?
Yeah, I think you have to log into it.
Can I do this for my credit card?
Yeah, I think you have to log in with anything.
Ooh.
No.
Switch almost didn't hit.
No, I'll tell you like.
So, like, you go and you click on the link in the bottom, and it makes you log in.
Yeah, just come over. I'll show you.
Alright, this is a bit slippery. That's fine. I don't want to fall here. Hey. That's like not actually a hard room or anything, it's just this slippery surface makes it not fun.
Michael does the hat to me.
Cappy.
Cappy.
C-A-P-P-Y.
I like it.
I can dig it. More like this most happy.
Oh, man.
Shout out to friend of the stream, Jesse Hogan.
That's what I heard.
Yo, that joke was pretty sad.
Alright.
Who wants to hear a joke about ghosts? That's the spirit.
Alright, so one last moon for Snow Kingdom, then we can move on to Seaside. Oh, we got a donation
Sounds like
somewhere.
a donation.
I think it was a follower, actually.
Alright.
Yeah, the
It's a
other one's
Can we take those?
Your mode on.
Oh,
$5. Spur jar. Spur jar. Spur jar, yeah.
Oh my
What do you
gosh.
call a cow who plays basketball? Ground beef. Colby beef. I just made that up.
You can definitely see that
I swear to
somewhere.
God, I just made that up in my head.
What do you call a cow that's disguised as a whale? Moby beef.
Alright, so that's in a Snow Kingdom. Snow Kingdom went well. We got that jump first try, and we killed Toad, and I didn't fall in the poison.
oh, that sounds like a donation.
That was a donation.
That was a donation.
What's the problem? Alright, never mind. I can't get it going. You just. Wait, what's the donation? You go back to the menu.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was in the game.
Was it me?
Alright, so coming up next is Seaside Kingdom, which in my opinion is the easiest kingdom, but it is immediately followed by what I think is the hardest kingdom. So, hopefully Seaside goes well, and then hopefully Luncheon Kingdom, which is the kingdom after that, also goes well.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna do the conversation
Are you excited to possibly cut your hair clean off?
Oh my god.
All there really is to Seaside Kingdom, there's 2 somewhat difficult jumps, but they're not too bad.
It was $5 from Sledgehammer.
Hey, Sledgehammer!
Nope, I just put credit
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh.
And you did it on your phone.
Thanks, Goomba.
Yeah,
Alright, so I'm gonna go for the triple jump strat here.
PayPal first and then do credit card.
No, a thing just came up on the bottom. It was like, pay using your Visa or credit card.
Nice.
Yeah.
That jump can be annoying.
Log in with PayPal or pay
Yeah,
using
like it was like
Visa.
underneath in like gray.
To get this moon up here, you're supposed to turn into like a jellyfish thing, and then the jellyfish can like shoot it at a jet of water to propel himself upwards, but we're not doing
Well,
that.
Visa debit.
This is similar to Sand Kingdom, there's just a spot on the floor that rumbles, so you just remember where it is, and you go over there and ground pound, and you get the moon. This next jump is somewhat tricky, but it looks really cool. You're supposed to get jellyfish again, and you use the water jet to fly up, but with a couple tight jumps, we can get it without the jellyfish.
I really want my hair. Okay, so like,
Man, Nick, my Y is not working.
on the Twitch app, you just go on Safari. I don't know, there's a link to the, and then you press PayPal.
yeah, I see.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, like that takes you to
My Y button
share the link
is
there.
being a bit finicky today, which is unfortunate. we'll be fine. I'm not trying to make excuses, but
You just have to press take off and then like go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play
worst case scenario, our Y button breaks. I can use X instead. Oh. Oh, you know I got the perfect line.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh. It's the perfect line.
Seaside 112.
Alright, Griff Daddy's in Sharon.
Nick, do you get the reference?
Oh, Seaside 112. Yeah.
Seaside
Of course I
112.
do.
Two quick ones!
2 quick ones.
But how do you armor? I already know I'm getting down the perfect line.
Oh,
I'm a legend!
give this jellyfish.
What was it? Like 50?
49? Oh, 47, baby!
That's right!
That's right, yes!
So again, pressing Y and B at the same time to get a bit of speed here. We are a fish. Cheap, cheap.
What's the coolest thing you can turn into?
A cactus. And a Christmas tree.
Oh, nice. Can you turn into like the box?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Nick, my Y button's legitimately not working that well. Like, just then he saw the fish go up. I pressed B and Y at the same time, which makes him go forward, but only the B registered, so we're fine. We don't need the Y button. I have X instead. I just need to get used to it.
Actually, is there something there? 24 watching now.
Really? Shout out to the 24 watchers.
Can you sit here?
Hopefully you're all having a wonderful time here watching the Burry Heights Game Marathon
I need a
2018.
USB port. And I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I think I need to get into the back one computer.
Oh, I almost forgot Moon.
It's fine.
I almost
It has
forgot
a weird chime.
Nessie.
Yeah. Oh?
Oh?
That's a donation.
We got donations.
Alright, one last moon here, then on to Lungeon Kingdom, which is, in my opinion, the hardest kingdom in the run. Lungeon Kingdom also features a very fun transformation.
from
Captain Bamboo!
I've never been to
Thank you, Captain Bamboo.
They say I've never
Oh,
been
it's
to
Nick,
Burry.
man? Yeah, what a homie!
Let's go.
Thank you, Nick!
Alright, so that's in the seaside.
They got a little message. They said, "I've never been to Burry Heights, but I've heard good things. P.S. Tell Ben to pop off for me. Thanks."
Oh, let's go!
I love that guy.
You really popped off
Dude, $11? That's more than 10.
Yeah.
Oh, this does not need that is
Alright,
headset.
so here we go with Lungeon Kingdom. The jump at the start of Lungeon Kingdom is one of the harder ones in the game, in my opinion.
This man.
I put a law one. I did my last one.
What do you mean? What the game is?
No, I mean what's just happening.
Oh, whereas we're flying away and going to the next kingdom.
Oh.
The Odyssey is the ship, right?
Yeah, Odyssey is that hat
Where'd it
thing.
come from?
From
Where
the
did it
Cap
go?
Kingdom.
Where-
I didn't remember the next line.
Oh, ooh, what? I'm not sure the camera did there.
Yeah.
Alright, this sec.
We should leave the donation page open so like we can see it as quickly as possible.
Like keep OBS open. So
Nice, that's a very difficult jump that I often fail.
Mitchell, how much money have we raised so far?
We raised $45.17 so far. That means we are almost 1/10 of the way for Tater Tot chopping her hair clean off.
What is clean off? Do we figure out?
Clean off. Shaving.
Shaving.
That's
No, it's not.
all.
No way.
All of it.
Scalping everything.
No hair.
No skin.
No skin.
No skin.
Yeah.
Break the skull.
Alright, return of Easy Boss.
What? Is that true? That'd be
If you take it'd be like in like a diet.
Oh, I should probably get
And then, if we get to like,
That's the thing.
A little bit. A little
if
bit.
we get to
One more hit.
1500 by next 12, we can like try hair iron. Like,
We are the 9th Odyssey stream right now.
Nice.
Dude, that's for 10.
How many viewers is that now?
We were at 24 last time I checked.
we're 9th in
26 right now.
Oh my. Reminder if anyone's enjoying this to drop a follow on twitch.tv/Nick_pick. We got 30 like on the first night for like a minute, and that was it. That was the peak.
Because I used the same.
We got 30 during the first night for like a minute.
Wowie. Well, we're close already.
Yeah, we're already at like 20 something. So
Our start was really quick. Like we had like 9 people on the start.
We're an
Yeah, I was
hour
very
in.
surprised.
hour in.
Yeah, 7:56 right
What's 40 times 72?
now. Well, 4 times 7.
Squiggles donates 50.
TV.
You don't need to hook it up right now, I guess, Mitchell. Just
Rusiel, thank you for having it there.
Oh yes, shout out to
I'm
Rusiel.
plugging it or anything.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
open up
Yeah.
I name myself Squigs or something.
Who named you Squiggles?
Polyreel.
Oh, I was there for that. That was fun.
All right, annoying jump here.
Your name.
Jam.
So happy with that one.
Oh, that was close.
Who gave Stead her name? God.
Who gave the first counselor the first name?
Guys, question to the people in the chat: when my TV cuts out like that, does it cut out on stream too?
Who came
Like,
first?
do you get to
Counselor or
experience
name?
the fear and confusion that we do?
Early for this.
Man.
I need to lose some more sleep.
33, oh my.
Like that.
All right, get the right turn up.
There's no donation.
Get the right turn up.
Like, there's no.
So my first class.
That's the wrong turn up.
Presentation.
There's no
today.
commission for
Oh
the
my god, they
donation.
loved
Just
it.
a
They're
little
like,
text. I'm just
I'm
gonna
like, they're actually asking questions about
Shush.
Like
something cool,
Like, usually people don't listen to the presentations because like everyone in class
what
is
is
going
that
on a different
that
day.
you
I didn't actually check to see if we got our emo.
When did you submit it?
Last week.
Oh, maybe. Not? Ah, it's
I
unfortunate.
checked it last night. It said it wasn't done yet. I was hoping.
We get more money from donations than subscriptions, anyways.
I
So
feel like we might get it this week. At some point.
So, McPickle, how far through are you this game?
this is the 4th Last Kingdom, I think.
Why is it not English?
Because
Hi, by the way. I haven't said hello to you.
Oh
Hey,
my god. I just
who's
realized
this? I can't.
Sledgehammer Caitlin.
Oh,
I did not bring my copy of Sunshine with me.
go get
I
it.
have it.
Oh, you went down. Ah, all right. Here's the best transformation.
Hey, Mitchell, I have one.
Forks.
I don't need it.
What about for run?
Next.
I have,
I can
these
run
forks,
again.
by the way. I have really cool
Don't
pictures.
screw up.
That's
Oh,
a follow.
Trope, just subscribe!
Oh, big
Thank you for
subscription.
subscribing, Trope. What is that?
All right.
Do you have Sunshine?
Bit of a
Default one.
bit of a tricky jump.
Do you know do you know
Sunshine?
Yes. Oh, forks. Screw me over so much,
Come on.
but not today. Thank you, forks.
I'll run and grab it. I know.
I was thinking
Whoa.
Well,
That sounded bad.
for the bowling and want to make these beforehand.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
So you can do that.
I do not have Sunshine.
Yeah.
did you bring your memory card from Mario Party?
We're not doing the same thing we do.
Oh.
All right.
We're just
Fun jump here. Get this goom out of the way.
Yeah, I'd say just run home and grab it. Yeah. Do you have
Nice.
Luigi Mansion as well? Yeah. Okay, when does that run for me?
Remember last
Maddie's not coming in.
Did you start the offset?
I think it's Sunday.
Guys, can someone? There's messages in the chat. Can someone read them?
Hey.
Oh! Linnell donates $20!
No wants a haircut.
Thank you, Taylor.
Cheese. Cheese. There we go. That was some bad cheese luck.
Thank you, Tater
I'm not
Tot.
sure how the
I didn't bring my games with me. I forgot.
Nick. Do you want to delete that message? Do you want to delete that message?
Yes.
Friendly reminder: as a church camp, we're trying to keep a
no,
PG stream. Can you do the 1 second like bops? Yeah, just 1 second. We'll do it.
Can you set it up so you can't? Like, isn't there a way to
Yeah.
set it?
You can automate it, yeah.
Just do like a couple like the.
Yeah, you should set up an automata. Like,
Nick, do you want to throw down the
we
Twitch
banned a
link
lot of
again? Do
words,
you want to throw down my Twitch link again for our big 30-something viewers?
We missed one big large word.
Yeah, rip.
what is it?
MIK_PICK. Friendly reminder: if you're enjoying what you see, drop a follow. Alright, I used to do a hard jump, but it's way too inconsistent, so I'm being lame and going for the not hard jump. It's so hard, just because the geometry in this world, like, I enjoy the aesthetic, but I don't enjoy how, like, there's slopes everywhere they can fall off.
I don't think somebody mind. Oh,
Oh, I'm not logged in to Steve Kim.
Click their you just have to like click their name.
Oh man.
Chloe is dropping a very appropriate lull.
We also have 28 viewers right now.
Nice.
Man, well, I was thinking.
Yep. You did? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was close. All right, this has been a good luncheon. I'm happy.
Let's go.
I missed first try dino skip, so probably not PB pace, but good run so far.
Nice hop.
Okay, I modded and
See what I'm missing.
Hey Devin, I'd say we run home and get it.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Like, where's home? Carpentier or St. John's?
Yeah, I gotta work in this.
Michael, how much time's left on this run now?
What's my time right now?
You're at an
Half hour.
No more
20
than half an hour.
Alright, we're gonna go now.
So
Sure,
yeah,
we're safe. I can put this real quick.
the safest spot you can find. You are responsible.
Oh wow, this
Allow me,
maybe PB pace.
Let's go.
Like that's a fast luncheon.
That sounds delicious. A fast lunch.
A fast luncheon.
Yeah, Mitch, I'm pretty sure you can set up auto mod, and it just like auto mods swear words. Like it waits for us to approve it first.
Yeah, it'll. Yeah, that's what I got.
We can also do the 1 second bops anyways, like worst case
Yeah,
scenario. Like
Just rather not have it on there in general, because it's gonna be like VODs on the YouTube and stuff.
How do we set it up?
It's somewhere in the settings.
Alright.
I've set it up before.
Like,
This
it
is,
somewhere, like you put in each individual
No.
word? And
No.
No, it'll just.
It's like an auto
It's
thing.
literally auto.
if anyone is a fan of the Dark Souls
Just Google
series,
Automod.
this kingdom is for you. My idea is someone at Nintendo really wanted to make like a dark game like Dark Souls or something on Switch, and they just like made this level for it, and they had it lying around, and they're like, oh, let's put that in Odyssey. And now Dark Souls is coming to the Switch. So
Yeah.
like maybe it worked.
Man, everything that comes with Switch is crazy.
The Switch has already sold more consoles than the Wii U has, and Switch has been out for less than a year.
That's crazy. Oh,
Oh,
that's a donation.
One Andy boy donated $10 and said, 3K, let's go!
hey, 3K.
Thank you.
Boy.
Alright, so I'm not really a big fan of this boss just because there's not much to it, and there's not really any way to speed it up. Like, I can take damage there, it's fine, because then I can go up here.
That's amazing when you do this quickly. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, the dive.
What I've seen some runners of this game do is like intentionally take the hit while they're up
Yeah.
on top of the dragon.
Oh, well, on the dragon?
Yeah, like we're on top of the dragon, and like with the iframes, and like with their iframes, once it's so they're
Oh, yeah,
up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
Once it stops, like
Yeah.
they can take touch.
You can also do it just from taking damage from the, I guess, the lightning that goes across the floor. The game also gives you tons of safety hearts.
How generous.
Yeah.
Well, this is very similar to how Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets
Ooh, spoilers! Tune in Monday morning to see that in action. Apparently, a lot of schools have Monday off, so that worked out nicely.
Yeah, it's a long weekend.
Sick.
It's perfect timing to do it.
That's why.
Shout out to our friends over at Eastern School District in Newfoundland and Labrador.
And LESD, baby, former employer of me.
Hey! Employer. What's funny about that? The lawyer's like, employer.
Oh, I thought you meant you were the former employer
Duh.
at the.
Glory.
Lucy, pretty dramatic change of pace for this one boss fight. It's weird.
Oh, what's Rusi saying?
Lucy said, "I'm gone for 20 seconds, and suddenly a dragon appears at the end."
Yeah. Rusi's tunes into the Professor Layton streams, so I'm not sure how familiar Rusi is
I
with
played one of the
the.
Professor Layton games.
They're fun.
They're really
They're
good.
really
yeah.
good.
I need to play more.
They're a good stream game.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting the third one on Tuesday.
Nice.
I think it's funny how little explanation there is for
What are you
this dragon in
streaming
the
them
game.
from?
Just a DS emulator. Because apparently
Oh, okay.
capture cards for the DS cost like hundreds of
I
bucks.
know. I looked into it for like shiny hunting and stuff, like $600.
Yeah, it's
So,
ridiculous.
Apparently, chat app doesn't exist.
Oh.
Just Google it.
Just,
I
It's
did.
there. I don't mind.
It says. go to
Caden
your
had
channel
Poke for like 2
setting page,
months
scroll
in
down
grade
to
7.
Yes, you did, Caden.
Alright, so coming up is the second last kingdom, Bazar Kingdom. Bazar Kingdom's pretty straightforward until the end, where we have the hardest boss fight in the game at the end. It's also the slowest, but there's a few ways we can try to speed it up, but we'll get there.
I was trying to open it on mine, but it's too slow. This is literally just gonna be used for chat. We cannot do anything else.
Yeah. I'm already a fan of this part of the speedrun just because, like, this boss is so slow when you have the cutscenes before and after it. It just sort of takes the momentum out of it.
Resident
But-
Sleeper.
I'd say my favorite part of the run is the stretch from, like, Sand Kingdom probably to the end of Luncheon. There's high activity there. It's a good time, but now it just slows down a little bit.
John in here? Yep. Chloe Green says hi.
Oh, hey, Chloe.
Alright, so this is Bowser Kingdom. Ooh. No bonks. I've been doing pretty good at not getting bonks today.
Nice.
I hate bonks, because they waste like a second or two each, and they're so
It's
stupid.
just so like it's just like the game laughing in your
Yeah.
face, like, haha, you're an idiot. Well, that's unnecessary, but whatever.
And how, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, my Y button's been a bit finicky today, but it hasn't seemed to cause any actual issues. It's just like dropping inputs or something. But we're good.
Is that your Joy-Cons?
I think so. It's synced up with my Switch, so I'd imagine.
My Joy-Cons do the same thing sometimes. The right one is really finicky.
Oh, the damage. We're fine. Oh!
One Stampy boy!
Sammy boy too strong! I hope I lose PB because of that.
What is your PB exactly?
124.20.
124.20. We'll know soon.
I was on PB pace earlier today, but I completely threw the run at Moonskip, and I lost like 3 minutes to it. But I practiced Moonskip, which is the hardest trick in the game, before we went live. I got 3 times in a row. So ideally that means it'll go well, but I probably just jinx it and it'll take like 5 minutes. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In about like 10 minutes or so. So now, oh, not yet. I thought we were at the mini bosses. I forgot this moon. This I just need to collect these 5 little mini moons.
Yeah, I don't know why Automat is like.
Ooh. I should have gotten that guy there. You want to get the one that's closer to this ledge, just because these guys are a bit slow, but that's fine.
What is the world record?
I think it's 104.20, so I'm exactly 20 minutes slower than world record.
It's actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
See, I dropped a Y input then, but it was fine, because it still hit the block. Shout out to my Y button.
Yeah, I don't know why this is being on, but.
Alright. So now coming up in a second, we have mini bosses. We had to fight 2 of those rabbit guys. The green guy from the start of the game, he's more challenging now than he was back then, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then we have a girl rabbit whose name I also don't know.
One rabby girl.
Yes. We're gonna fight her. She's pretty straightforward, but I was having a sloppy fight against her in my practice run, so hopefully we get redemption now. So I need to get 1 more not required moon. Nice bonk.
Nick Ward Zero
get
says
this guy-
Nick app.
What are you saying, Jesse?
Let's get this
Apparently,
guy up
world
here.
record is 103.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That must be recent.
Oh
Interesting.
wow, cause what's his name? The
Microvita.
Canadian dude, yeah, Microvita. He had a,
Sick.
he actually did it on 104 point.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for video games video.
Yes. Alright, so for these 2 mini bosses here, I'm not going to grab the checkpoint flag. I'm going to save that so I can heal in between them, because I don't want to lose my extra health. So this guy, oh, jump on him. This guy has more health now, so it's harder to time this.
Oh,
Yeah, but
this is almost really good.
I'm going to use X here, because Y is not feeling it. So when I get out of the way, and get it in. Ah. Chrissy, friend of the stream.
She said, who do I e-transfer to number?
Christy, you can pretty easily just do ! donate in chat, or there's a link in the bottom, and you can do it with credit card or probably debit.
Visa debit.
Works debit with me.
Yeah, Lale said that she used her debit, so you should be able to. You just have to go through the link, and then at some point it should say donate with credit or debit.
If people do want to do e-transfers, I can run it through my account if you want.
It's probably easier just to do it through mine because all the money from this is going into my account anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Just put your email address in the bottom for your e-transfers for a link.
Oh. I want to hit these bombs back at her. Not like that.
Oh, it is still but Necro Vita, so he just...
Can you speed it?
Oh, wait.
Canada. Alright, so now she's going to turn into a little UFO, but she always goes to the same spot first. It's around here. Oh, too close! I've never done that before. It's too close. What do I even do now?
Yeah.
Do I need to repeat that whole segment? Oh my.
Not being shown on stream right now, but there's also a couple different incentives that people can put money
So what
towards.
won't you go to now?
Some of the main ones is that the sweaters that we're all wearing, we bought 2 extra ones. One of them is going to go to the top donator of the entire stream, and the other one is going to go to a random person who donates a minimum of $20. So if you enter in $20, you're entered into the draw for the sweater. You also are entered into a draw for like this little prize basket, which just has like a bunch of free stuff in it. And then also you could potentially win the next incentive that's coming up, which I believe is
Naming Animal Crossing, town and villager. Oh! We
got a donation from Troy Mitchell that donated
Hey,
$20.
Troy Mitchell!
I believe that is Hillary Mitchell's.
Yep, the message just says Scally's parents.
Sick.
Thank you, Scally's parents.
Thank you, Scally's parents.
I like the animation we have for donations.
You like that? I set that up just...
Alright, so this jump's a
wasn't one before,
little bit
so
tricky.
I have the Wii set up upstairs. Do you want to make a me for the bowling?
Ooh.
So it's up in the living room.
When's bowl? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow evening, I believe.
Yeah, like summertime-ish? Like 7?
I don't know.
I'll let you know.
It's no big deal, anyways. Just tomorrow.
It's sometime tomorrow after it gets started.
Alright, bit of sloppy movement there. Oh, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. I just need to not die to the boss now.
Wii bowling. No, Wii bowling is Sunday. No, this is Sunday at 4:30 is Wii bowling, and 7:15 is Wii tennis.
We need to figure that out because Luna's not coming, so I'm not sure if Macaroni still wants to do it or not.
Okay.
As you said, if she's out again in time, she has work, and if she's out again, she will play with
Mom and Dad, I heard that you donated money. If you're watching, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, they got it. It came up on stream.
Love you.
Alright, so typical boss fight coming here. This boss fight's supposed to be very, very slow, but we're going to try to do it somewhat quickly. So basically, there's four cycles, and each time you need to turn into a bird and hit bombs at this guy's leg, then climb up him, and it takes a while. We're going to do the first phase as normal, then we're going to try to skip the second 2, and maybe skip the last 3 of them, but the last one's kind of hard. So I'm going to climb up this guy, and I'm going to go over on this side and poke him.
Yeah, the basket isn't free if you have to donate for it, but it's more of like a...
So I'm going to grab him on here, and I'm going to get shot off.
And then get some free meals at KFC.
So I need one more step. Cool. Get shot off again. I'm going to try to land back on and get shot off again. Woo! Okay, that's fine. Oh my. Oh my. I'm going to get some health. Oh my. Oh my. Ow. Oh, So yeah, like I said, this is the hardest boss in the game.
What's your PB?
124.20.
We're at 113.30 right now.
Alright, so this might it might be good. We'll see.
I would hope that $20 isn't the top donor.
No, but like anybody who donates $20 or more gets put in the draw, right?
Yeah, they do.
So you can see it like now, we have to wait a long time before we can attack him again. So it would have been nice if this fight went smoother. And, not
Would
quite.
you tell that dude from wherever that was to share it from Facebook?
He said he goes tomorrow. He said tonight like everybody's doing like they're doing some like activity. He said no one's gonna see it tonight.
All right, we're in danger mode.
Hear that second running? You're just a dude.
Apparently there's 19 shares.
I should have kept Bird. Oh, Bird's dead. All right, we're in danger mode now. I need to preferably not die here. So we're gonna play this safe.
My day was fantastic, Chloe.
My day was also fantastic.
My day was 3 out of 10. And then this all started, and it became 4 out of 10. Oh, I'm joking. 5 out of 10.
Why is the burn so close to his leg? It's now done.
Chloe, the real question is, how was your day?
Yeah.
Alright, so if I get hit here, I'm dead, which would be unfortunate. This is why I wanted to keep the extra health. Whoa, clutch. Oh, I was...
Is this the last cycle?
Yeah.
That's such a weird way to get up on him.
Oh, I was so worried about that one. Oh my.
Oh, nice.
So,
Close.
ideally, I would have done that all a bit faster, but as I tried to jump on him for the third cycle, he got out of the way. I might have bumped into him. By the way, it didn't work out quite how we had hoped. What's our time? 1:15:40. Ah! Potential PB pace. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long endgame is, but... That's risky. If I died then, it would have wasted like 5 minutes, so I'm glad that did not happen.
It would have been very important.
Is purple, blue, green just 2 colors?
Yes.
That's good, Mitchell. My day was great, but it's better now that I get to see this.
Thank you, Rusi.
Chloe's been really
Thank you, Metro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's been
We're at
pumped.
100 right now.
Chloe dies for Twitch.
Phil says that looks like a pile of rich creamy butter.
Right now. Like
110.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
How much did you raise? Did you raise the first year?
400.
Like,
Yeah.
that,
Very first
the
year?
very first year was like $200. But that was on literally like 2 days planning or something, and no schedule, no production value.
Yeah, no, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
We're living the dream.
So.
It was me and Nick and Ryan and Spencer.
The OG boys.
OG boys.
Minus my age.
Alright, so up next is Moonskip, which is the hardest jump in the game. Earlier during practice, I got it 3 tries in a row. But earlier, like this morning during practice, it took me like 3 minutes. Someone said, please fix timer. I'm guessing because the bits cup is over it or something? If I had to guess. So basically, to get through Moon Kingdom, there's a big old cave you have to go through, which is almost like a mini world within itself. But... Oh!
Mama and Papa Godin donated $25 Canadian and said, this one's on behalf of Mama and Papa G. Keep it up, bud.
Thank you, Mama, Papa, Godin.
That's Psycho Bunny's parents.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Alright, so we'll see how Moonskip goes today. But yeah, there's a big cave, and we want to skip it, so thanks to the low gravity, we're going to jump off a Sphinx, and jump against a wall, and if all that goes well, we'll jump against another wall, and then we'll get up on top of the cave. But it's very precise. There's a sort of L-shaped texture I need to land within at a certain spot. And then if I do that right, there's a camera angle I need to have. And if I do that right, I can get the other wall jump. And then ideally we'll land on top of that cave over there by the castle. It's more of a church than a castle. Yeah, because Bowser and Peach are getting married. So Mario's gonna stop it. He even brought his nice white suit. Alright, let's see how poorly this goes.
What if Peach really likes Bowser?
Yeah.
And like Mario's just the bad guy? I mean, it would explain a lot.
What?
Well,
What would
wait,
it explain?
after, like,
It would explain why she keeps getting abducted.
yeah. She's just like, oh.
She's like, oh, please don't abduct me, Bowser, no! She's like
First
climbing
shot?
into his
Oh,
car.
Alright, I need to quiet for this bitch.
I'll
So
sit
this
floor,
is-
you sit there.
This right here is Moonskip. Basically, he wants to get lodged up in this in a way where he can wall jump off the first wall and then wall jump off the second wall, and then it just skips the whole section where he has to do like a little like boss. Well, not the boss rush, but it's just like a huge long section that takes like probably 5 minutes plus. So let's see if he can get it. It's
That's
a really
a bit far to the
spot.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a sort of L-shaped texture on the wall that we're trying to land in. That might be good.
Oh, you guys explaining maybe?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's right. One time I talked to that Sphinx, and then words in Japanese I didn't know what to say.
That's Caden.
What do you like, Katie?
Combs.
Oh my.
Caden Combs' butt? I used to
He's
work with
chilling.
him.
What?
Yes.
used to work with Caden Coombs.
Are you
Yes.
sure not talking about Ryan Coombs?
No, Caden.
I think you're thinking about older Caden.
All right, we talked about Kaden in a bit.
Veggies at the house.
Oh, yes, why?
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Talk about Kaden. So that was not as bad as my practice run this morning, but not good.
Yeah, no, earlier it was just like, I was just sitting there, I was like, oh.
I Snapchatted Nick, I was like, Nick, I'm on PB pace. And then I spent 3 minutes doing that.
Also, what's up, Better Johnny?
And I checked after, if I got first try, it would have been like 15-second PB. But what was that, like 2 minutes?
Yeah, probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You're at 120 right now. So.
120? Oh, no, I'd say around 126.
Okay. That's still good, though. That was my buddy Mui. He's from the States. Yeah, it is. It's like an emo from like my personal channel.
That might be the far. Oh, you got the bounce. That's fine. So I'd rather not die in this fight.
Yeah, no, this fight is basically like basically the exact same as the first time you fight Bowser.
Except, yeah, he just does a bit more
Very
stuff now.
unimaginative. That's Chloe Green.
I almost tried to jump there. Okay, so now he shoots fire at me. The fire is kind of weird. The hitbox is not as big as it looks like.
Oh.
Like, I feel like Mario's getting hit here, but...
Yeah, no, you just like jump over it and just like somehow don't get hit by that fire.
Yeah.
I always thought it was weird.
Alright, on the right...
Cute.
How sweet. Caden's a man.
Caden is man.
Okay, that was much better.
Nice.
Okay, remember to jump. Alright, so one more of those. Camera. Yeah, you can talk.
Caden, you still ever get moms?
Hey, Broccoli! Hey, Sean!
I love how it's broccoli and Sean Walsh.
That's his new account.
Alright, so that's Bowser. So we'll be done in about like 2.5 minutes or so now. This is just the escape sequence. The moon is... I don't know what's happening exactly. I think like the moon's blowing up. Like it looks pretty... not good. Oh my gosh, I almost fell there.
Big twist. Turns out to be the game, you gotta turn into Bowser!
Oh,
and now we're Bowser!
What?
How crazy is that?
So basically during this section there's all these walls ahead of me at a few different points. And during those times I want to shoot fireballs ahead of me to try to break the walls ahead of time.
This won't work, but Christy donated $20 through e-transfer, and I tried to do it for actual donation, but it didn't work. So Christy donated $20.
Hey!
Thank you.
So we're adding...
Christy.
It's not adding...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it now, and then
Yeah, you're gonna have those big packets.
I would just figure, I don't know, if it's going to your account, maybe just you donate.
yeah, but it won't let me donate through PayPal because it's the PayPal system.
Camera. This is the only 2D section we do. There's one of these in every world, but we just skip all of them.
Also, if you donated now, so it looks like you're the top donor.
Yeah,
Running away to get married to
I was
him.
gonna ignore that.
No, Mario's controlling Bowser.
I would say just leave.
So here, there's a bunch of walls. I want to jump and shoot fireballs to break them ahead of time. And now, the big twist coming up. We get some unexpected help.
So excited.
We can't update the total without donating it.
Who's it gonna be?
It's nothing. It's just it's like an anime theme song
have
starts
to-
playing.
Manually every one, yeah.
So
Oh, the music in here is so
Is there a way
amazing.
that you can hop down here right now? Set up.
Oh, this is a hot man.
Yeah, this is like the best music game by far. It's so different from everything else. It's so amazing.
so again, trying to shoot these fireballs beforehand, so I have to do less
I feel like maybe,
slashes.
it's like
So we're coming up on time in about 30 seconds or so. I'm very glad I did not die to Mecha Brutal this run. I'm not sure what would happen if I fell down here. I'm not going to try it out now, but...
Just die.
So time is going to be, we have to come up here and go into electric wire. And then time is going to be when the electric wire activates and they shoot away in the safety. So Mitchell, get ready on time there.
Here we go.
So, a few seconds. And time.
125-21.
Nice.
Alright, that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Awesome.
So, that was
That's only a minute off your PB.
that's 1 minute off my personal best.
Nice.
I spent at least probably like a minute and a half trying to do Moonskip.
Yeah.
So Moonskip cooperated. Could have had a PB, but
That's still an awesome run.
that's like my second or third best time on this. So I'm very happy with how that went.
That's it.
Supposed to start. Oh wait, it's on
Good job, Michael.
So, if you enjoyed what you see,
The third.
I'm gonna drop.
There's a comma.
He just did.
What?
There's
What's
a
comma?
comma right here.
Oh my!
To make it here.
Thank you. Oh my gosh!
Oh, she has a little hat.
Oh yeah, she has, I don't know what the
Oh my
the
gosh.
girl Cappy name is.
I'm trying
Does
to.
the girl Cappy have a name?
Uh,
I don't know.
Hattie.
Hattie?
Hattie.
Maybe? Oh, we can watch that, dude. We can watch that,
Definitely
dude.
not.
She's like a little tiara though.
Oh,
So
they're
sweet.
so.
Is that Sean Walsh?
Alright, thank you people for watching this run. Up next, we're gonna have Super Mario Sunshine. I'll be back tomorrow night at 11 o'clock p.m. Newfoundland time to play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So hopefully you guys enjoy the marathon and stick around a bit. Where are we at? $100 yet?
Yes, we are. We are at
Oh, 155. Nice. All right, we're off to a 6 start. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Mitchell's up next to Mario Sunshine. I'll be back tomorrow night.
Good job, Michael.